What is up, everybody? Nick here with the starting line. I am sorry, I'm on vacation. Yes, yes, those are airplanes taking off behind me. I am down in beautiful Port Orange, Florida, spending some much-needed time with family. If y'all follow the racing scene at all, you know that the rock bouncer community has had a tough uh, week for sure. Our good dear friend Wes Keene had a pretty serious accident last weekend, and we have been just at the edge of our seat waiting for updates. Um, our knees are bloody from kneeling and praying so much. I know that people are. I mean, we have some real prayer warriors in this group, and I am so proud to be associated with all y'all. It really does mean a lot to me. Wes is uh, in a very delicate state right now. I'm not going to speak and say that I know exactly what's going on because I don't. But I do want to say I am extremely thankful for Wes's mom keeping us up to date, and it has really made a big difference. I think in the way that this group has had to go on and continue on with life. But I will say, knowing Wes, the very little that I do know him, he would want us to continue on. He would want us to continue on. Um, let's see. Going into the chat here, Andy Chapman, what's up, everyone? Danny Smith, Raylan Pirtle is actually Danny Smith when drawing. Okay. Yes, Miss Taylor. Hashtag never lift lifestyle. That is Mr. Wes Keene to a T. Wes, I'm sure you can't hear us right now, brother, but, uh, you know, we love you, we miss you, and we are thinking about you all the time. Again, y'all, I am sorry if we are interrupted with some background noise, but I'm going to try to make do. All right, so today on this episode, we are going to draw the driver's order for the race at Bikini Bottoms. Quick history lesson about this. The Bikini Bottoms race is happening because the first race of the year was supposed to be at in Texas. We have been kicking off um, down on the big hills down there in Texas, but because of some weather, we were not able uh, to race that weekend. So we reached out to a couple of park owners, and thankfully, Bob at Bikini Bottoms is always so helpful, especially when we are in a pickle, if you will, kind of like were. And so he stepped up and is allowing us to make up that race. So we will have a 10 race season this year. Very important as far as the points chase and all that stuff goes. Okay. So what we are drawing for today is all of the classes. And I got to tell y'all first before we get started, I am not ho hum. I am always excited for rock bouncing, but the what's been important is um, trying to recover from what's going on. What happened at the race last weekend, and we've had some time, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm ho hum but if I do seem a little different, I'm sure a lot of you can understand why. My heart is just in other places right now. My heart is with Wes and his family. And so I want everyone to know that we're still doing good. Wes would want us to race. Wes would not want us. He would make sure that somebody was racing for him, and I don't know the logistics of that yet, but if we're talking about, you know, what my vote is, then his season needs to continue on. I don't know if Miss Emerson has ever made an appearance on the starting line. She has definitely been on my other show, On the Hill with Nick, and the Sermon on the Hill before. She will undoubtedly make an appearance tonight. If you are a believer, if you are a child of God and you want to get together with other Rock Bouncer families and friends that are a part of this group, please join us tonight. Sermon on the Hill will be 7 p.m. Central. We will be live right back here in this same spot, hopefully getting some much-needed updates and getting centered with the Word. So we'd appreciate if any of y'all would like to join us for that. So Miss Emerson is going to be assisting me today with the chips. We are going to be listing off the drivers' names. I will list one off. She will flip the chip and show us the number, and then we write that down. Okay?
Yep.
So, Sean Keller, hey Nick, who is your lovely co-host today? Is that your daughter? Hi. Yes, that is my daughter, Emerson. How old are you, Emerson?
I am 10 years old. I just turned 10 in February.
10 years old. She is fighting off jumping in that pool right now to join us. So just wanted to...
And it's really warm.
Yes, so. It is very warm. It's not so much warm when you get out, I will say. Yeah.
But it's warm when you get it.
It is.
And very fun.
All right, let's get this kicked off here, Emmy. Get into position, and I need you to make sure that when you flip that over, show the camera there so you can see. All right, let's get it up on the screen here. There we are. Make sure everybody can hear us. Give us a shout in the comments if you cannot. And let's get started. All right, so how we're going to do this is we have 27 drivers in the Rock Bouncer Cup Series. So we have 27 chips down there, and yes, our lovely furry assistant there. Happy Easter, everybody! By the way, if I didn't get to say Happy Easter to you.
And that is Blue.
Yeah, that's Blue. Blue's helping out today. Okay, first driver up is Mr. Adam Coots, driver of Riot Reloaded. Yep, pick one up there and show the camera.
He got number 17.
Number 17. Okay. I know. I remember you writing that. Emerson helped write these lovely chips today, guys. So give Emerson some love in the chat, please. Next up, Mr. Bobby Tanner. And while you're doing it, mix them all up there. Bobby Tanner, number 5. Number 5, Bobby Tanner. Well done, sir. Yep. Mix them up a little bit.
I'll pick Blue.
Next one, Brandon Davis is 15. All right, Brandon. Brandon driving that, well, new to him, the Menace rig. All right, next up, Bubba Bacon.
13.
Lucky number 13, Bubba Bacon.
Good
All right,
job.
So what that means for Bubba is that he gets to choose to go first, 13th, or last. Adam Coots, it was number 17, Adam. She wrote that this morning. It was number 17. I promise you. Okay? All right. Adam Coots always making sure that I am doing things right, and I appreciate that. Adam's always on my case. All right, Cash LaCroix first, sir. All right, let me call out your name here. All right, next up, Charlie Brown Jr.
And we're going with number 3.
Number 3, Charlie Brown Jr., number 3. Make sure you're mixing them up there a little bit. Yes, gently. Sir. Make sure they're still up on the screen.
All right.
Zach Garner, yeah, nice pull, Bubba Bacon, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, next up, Chris Winchell.
He is number 10.
Number 10.
And that's my age.
Yeah, that is your age.
How silly.
All right, next up, Clint Evans.
And he is
General
number...
2.0.
He's number 24.
Number 24. Clint Evans. All right, next up, Daniel Heckley, driving another IFS buggy. The new to him Outlaw 2 buggy. What you got for Daniel?
He is number 6.
Is that number 6 or number 9?
I can't tell. Number 9.
That's number 9. All right, good call. Good call. I saw you write that one earlier too. All right, next up, Danny Smith. Danny, another person who we have in our thoughts and prayers today. Danny, there's some stuff going on in your life, sir, and I want you to know that I am thinking of you, praying for you, okay? And, you know, I'm not going to speak on anything. I'd rather have Danny with me to do that. So, but we love you, Danny, and this one is for you. What do you got for Danny Smith?
For Danny Smith is number 4.
Number 4, Danny. All right, next up, Eric Gilbert.
And for Eric Gilbert is number 14.
Number 14, all right. Number 14, Eric. Next up, Ethan Tanner. Ethan is a seasoned driver, but we all saw that Ethan sold Screaming Green. So let's see what happens. Make sure you get them all up on the, make sure they're all in the area there so you can see them on the camera. There you go. Good job. All right, what do you got for Ethan Tanner?
For Ethan, which is actually my brother's name, is number 25.
Number 25, Ethan Tanner. Okay. Jack Porter.
For Jack Porter is number 16.
Number 16, Jack. Driving that Venom buggy. Jake Pike, big block forward. What do you got for Jake?
For Jake is number 11.
Number 11, all right.
We actually had 3 June numbers.
Jay Stort's been in the news big time with everything going on with Wes and everything. He has been a huge help. Jay actually auctioned off his buggy, Modern Warfare, and gave half of the proceeds from that sale to Wes and his family. Huge deal. Then his son ended up winning the raffle, the waffle, and then his son waffled it off again. So, unbelievable. And I want to say that we also have another one, the Outlaw waffle going on. Anyway, Jay Stort's going to be showing up in a new buggy. I hope to see this one. I was told Bikini Bottoms, but let us know, Jay, or anybody that's with Jay, if you could. Okay, what do you got for Jay Stort's?
For Jay Stort's, we have number 22.
Number 22, Jay. All right, Jed Harper.
For Jed Harper,
Underdog buggy.
We have number 20.
Number 20, Jed.
Don't forget.
Oh, did I? No, Jed Harper. Oh, Jed Harper. All right, Jeff Roberts is right below him. So
Oh.
Jed Harper, driver of the unfinished business buggy. I'm excited to see Jed. Jed, I'm happy you're on the list for this weekend. Jeff Roberts has the twin turbo underdog buggy. What do you got for Jeff Roberts?
For Jeff Roberts, we have number 27.
Number 27, very last.
Your left.
All right, Jess Reed, one of the most unique sounding buggies out there. Very well built. What do you got for Jess Reed?
We have number 12.
Number 12. All right. Thanks for coming, Jess. All right, Larry Kroge, top 5 last weekend. Man had a heroic recovery, or not recovery. He had a heroic crash through the finish line, if you will, rolling over at the top of the hill on Hill 1 at Wildcat. What do you got for Larry Kroge?
For Larry Crow, we have number 23.
23, all right. Next up, Matt Holt.
For Matt, we have number 8.
Number 8, Matt. Matt Schisler. Big Matt Schisler. What you got for Matt Schisler?
Matt Swisher, you are number 18.
Number 18, Matt. All right. Randall Key, OG, number 7.
Yep.
Number 7, Randall. Richie Keith, man, Richie Keith, we want to see you out there, brother. Sorry, hang on a second. Is that extremely loud for you guys? Okay. Richie Keefe.
Richie Keefe, you are number 2.
Number 2.
You are number 2.
All right.
2 more.
No. Okay. We gotta. All right. That's all right. That's all right. Here we go. Scott Goforth. We got somebody running for Scott. I want to say Mr. John Campbell. So, what do you got for Scott Goforth? What number you got for Scott Goforth?
Oh, number 21.
21. All right. Tim Cameron.
For Tim Cameron, he is number 6.
Number 6. Tim. All right. Now we had a couple of late entries. Wes Keene and Will Scruggs. So, let's see. We're just going to give them. Wes will be number 28.
Yep.
And will be 29. 29 drivers, y'all. 29 drivers. I don't want to say they were late entries. They were literally added as I was hitting the go live button. All right, so next up is the UTV Unlimited Cup Series. And what we have to do, Miss Emmy, my lovely co-host assistant, yes, we have to put 18 chips back on there. Okay, so 1 through 18. If you could help me out with that.
Yep.
All right, well done. Well done. While she's doing that, make sure they're in order, right? Okay, there you go. Good job. All right. Very thankful for my helper today. I'm also down here with my son. He's running around here somewhere. He just caught an alligator and a turtle. He's out there fishing. He's been fishing hard. He's been at it hard these past couple of days, and he hasn't caught anything. And just now he caught an alligator and a turtle. 121 people watching. I appreciate everybody watching, y'all. This coming up is the going to be the Viz 1 or Vision. I don't know how to pronounce it. But RV, my goodness, I was there when we went to Wildcat. I went over there with Eagle Eye Productions, and we just did a flyover of the property, got some footage, and my goodness, y'all, that RV dock is crazy.
I'm missing 6. I'm gonna go check.
Okay. Did it fall on the floor?
No, I already checked.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
gonna be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Should be right back. Yeah, huge place. So anyway, the Central Series, Race 1, is presented by PRP Seats. Happy to have those guys back. Andrew Arnett, hey Nick, hope all is well. Looks like I'll miss this one. Oh, that sucks. But you know what, Andrew? We go back to Bikini Bottoms in October. So you'll have another opportunity to get down there and see that. And Zach, correct me if I'm wrong, but is there a possibility that we could see the Icelandic guys there? Is anybody here or know what that is? Let me see. Hang on a second, y'all. We're looking for a chip that fell down. Let me get this set up here, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which 7, right? 8, 9.
Oh, you have 6. Okay, I can do the rest.
11. Yep, okay. 12. All right. Sorry, y'all. Justin Wills, one more if I get there. Justin Wills, you talking about being on the list? Yeah, I didn't see you on the list, Justin. I hope to see you there. No big deal, y'all. Just wanted to let y'all know when I got on here, I saw that registration was still open. So, Clyde has done that in the past where, we've had some situations come up and he has left registration open, pre-registration, so saves you a little bit of cash. But it doesn't matter. You show up. We want you to come. We want you to race. So we will get you in there, y'all. We will get you in there. If you just because your name isn't called on this show doesn't mean that you're not coming to race. Doesn't mean that we won't want you to come. So just stop at 18, right? That's good. You got what's
18.
Okay. All right. Let's flip them all back over and get this party started. You gonna come out and say hi? Sun's coming out now. That's nice. Okay. You got 18 chips up there? Mix them up, Miss Emmy. All right. Let's go over the bouncer order again. Adam Coots, 17. Bobby Tanner, 5th. Brandon Davis, 15th. Bubba Bacon, 13. Cash LaCroix, 1st. Charlie Brown, 3rd. Chris Winchell, 10th. Clint Evans, 24th. Daniel Heckley is 9th. Danny Smith, 4th. Eric Gilbert, 14th. Ethan Tanner, 25th. Jack Porter, 16th. Jake Pike, 11th. Jay Storts, 22nd. Jed Harper, 20th. Jeff Roberts, 27th. Jess Reed, 12th. Larry Kroge, 23rd. Matt Holt, 8th. Matt Schisler, 18th. Randall Key, 7th. Richie Key, 2nd. Scott Goforth, 21st. Tim Cameron, 6th. Wes Keene, 28th. Will Scruggs, 29th. I am not speaking on who's running for Wes yet. Okay, so just want to give everybody a heads up on that. I want to also introduce my oldest son, Ethan.
What's up, guys?
Ethan just told them that you were out fishing. You want to tell us what you caught?
Well, I caught a turtle, second cast. Had to cut the line. Didn't want to pull him up. He was a big one. And then a few casts later, I changed positions around this little lake, and I caught an alligator. So that was cool.
How big would you say is the alligator?
40, 50 pound maybe. It's pretty big.
That is a big
Yeah.
alligator. Well, we're having a blast down here, and just want to thank Mom Laney for letting us come down and invade your house. They are going through a huge renovation and really have been super nice and letting us stay here. Daniel Heckley chiming in. Good to see you, Daniel. You are running number 9, sir. Number 9. All right, Miss Emmy, let's get back to this. Ethan, you want to hang around while we draw some numbers?
Sure.
Kind of see how this works. Ethan is kind of new to the whole rock bouncing. He knows a lot about it, but I don't think he's never really been a part of this. So basically what we're going to do is go down this. I'm going to name off a name, just like right now, Adam Coots. Let's see what you got for Adam Coots.
For Adam Coots, we'll start with blue. For Adam Coots, we have number 12.
Number 12, Adam.
So close.
All right. So we go with number 12. Next up, Brandon Davis. Again, this is for the UTV Unlimited Cup Series. What do you got for Brandon?
For Brandon, he has number 14. Again, so close.
Number 14, close to that lucky number 13.
Yeah.
The Unlimited are the UTVs. They're usually custom chassis, custom suspension. They are the baddest of the bad in the UTV world. Next up, Christy Hutchins, one of our only female drivers. What do you got for Miss Christy?
Ooh, for Miss Christy, she is number
Oh,
1.
lucky number 1. I don't know if that's very lucky or not. Clint Garrison. Clint been standing on the podium a lot this year. What do you got for Clint?
For Clint, he had number 6.
Right, number 6,
Yeah,
Clint.
number 6.
All right, next up, glad to see this name on there, DC Thompson.
For DC, number 17.
Number 17, DC. I know it probably looks like it's 27, but it is 17. I saw. All right. Okay, next up, Ethan Martin, always dangerous. Always dangerous, close to standing on the podium.
For Ethan, we have number 16.
Number 16. All right, Jacob Knight.
For Jacob, he is 18.
Number 18, Jacob. Very last. Jake Christensen Jr. Glad to see Jake back on the list here.
For Jake Christus Jr., we have number 5.
Number 5. All right. How does that do that? All right, Johnny Gibbs. Hoping to see Johnny on the hills this weekend.
For Johnny, he is number 10.
Number
My
10.
age.
Your age. Hang on a second. All right, let us know if you couldn't hear any of that.
Alright, next.
Okay. Next up, Levi Boaz. What do you got for Levi?
For Levi, he is number 15.
Number 15, Levi. Whoa.
Mixing him up.
Okay, next up, Michael Bartlett.
For Michael, he is number 8.
Number 8, Michael. Next up, Timmy Cameron.
For Timmy, he is the lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13, Timmy. Timmy's so fast, he don't deserve that. He don't deserve that lucky number 13. Trent
Yeah.
Ratcliffe.
For Trick, or he's number 9.
Number 9, Trent. Tyler Bradley.
For Tyler, he is number 11.
Number
And
11.
I'm about to turn that next February, and we
Yeah.
only have 4 more.
All right, Tyler Heinzel.
For, again, Tyler Heinzel, he is number 10, or 3.
Number 3. All right. Next up, Paul Wolf.
For Paul, he is number 7.
7. Wade Good. These two have been battling it out this year, Paul and Wade.
Wait, no, let's see.
Yep, Wade Good.
He is
Number 2, Wade. And last but definitely not least, Mr. Zach Whitehead.
He is number 4.
Number 4, Zach. All right, and that wraps up the UTV Unlimited Cup Series. So next up, we have got to put 10 chips back down there, Miss Emerson, because we are going to draw for the UTV Bounty Series. Now, Ethan, the difference is the buggies are built usually the same, but the UTV Bounty Series is called that because they run on the same day as the big bouncers, and the big bouncers are always on the rowdiest hills. They always have the steepest climbs, you know, the biggest jumps, and so the UTV Bounty Series guys are a little nuttier. They're a little crazier because they tend to go for the bigger stuff. You know, I'm not trying to take away from the UTV Cup Series, but the UTV Cup Series is a little bit more short course style racing. There are hills involved, obviously, but the UTV Bounty Series guys are nuts. Speaking of that, Dan Carter, one of my favorite drivers, and he is just a wild man and will lay into that buggy until all the wheels are blown off it, the motor blows up. He just he's a yes, just 10. Yep, thank
Okay,
you.
so what's the lucky one?
The
The lucky one.
there won't be one. There won't be one. All right, so we are drawing for the UTV Bounty Series. Let's get back up on the screen there. Get them all mixed up for me, Em,
I
and
already did.
yep, you got one laying on top there. Make sure that they're all, we can see them all. Okay, there you go. Let's see here. First up, Mr. Cash LaCroix. Cash is 12 years old.
Yeah.
And he is number 2.
Number 2, Cash. Cash also drives a big bouncer and RCs. Dan Carter, we were just talking about Dan.
For Dan Carter, he will be number 3, so right after.
Number 3, Dan. Johnny Gibbs.
For Johnny Gibbs, he will be number 4, so
Number 4, Johnny.
right after.
Got to meet Johnny Gibbs a couple of weeks ago in Illinois. Jonathan O'Mary.
For Jonathan O'Mary, he is yet again right
Number 5. Paul Wolf.
For Paul Wolf, he will be number 6 or number 9.
Number 9,
Yeah,
Paul.
number 6.
Number s-
Again.
Just do
that-
6/9.
Number 6. All right, Spencer Grindstaff.
For Spencer, he will be number 1. So
Number
first
1, Spencer. Sometimes that can be a hair-raising experience. Trent Ratcliffe.
For Trek, he will be number 8.
Number 8, Trent. Tyler Bradley.
For Tyler, he will be number 9. So right after.
Number 9. Wade Good.
For Wade will be number 10. So again, right after.
All right, and Mr. Zach Whitehead.
And he will be number 7.
Number 7, Zach. All right, that wraps up the UTV Bounty Series. Now, let's talk some RCs for a second. Let me put 7 chips up on the board, please. 7 chips up on the board, please. So, you know, I started the RC class a couple of years ago. We just used to play with RCs, man, just because I like to watch the bouncer stuff on TV, and we would just go out on the hills and try to do that. You know, we bought that Wraith and chopped it up, and now these rigs are pushing. You know, you can spend $2,000-$3,000 on these RC cars, and they have way surpassed my expectations, and they have way surpassed my, you know, what I am capable of handling. Don't get me wrong, I still like the hobby and I enjoy it, but you know, I am blown away at how far they have come. So we got 7 chips up there. Emmy, you ready to go?
7.
7
Here we
chips.
go. Get
All right, we're going to talk some RC. This is the RC Unlimited class. There are two classes in the RC class. All right, what you got there? A little cross for Easter.
No.
All right, let's Barry Birch.
For Barry, we will be with number 4.
Number 4, Barry. Bub Meadows.
For Bub, he is number 2.
Number 2. Cash LaCroix.
Number 6.
Number 6, Cash. Charles Carris, High Octane Films.
For Charles, he will be number 1.
Number 1, Charles. Colton Hoback Racing.
He will be number 5.
Number 5. Justin Hoback.
3.
Number 3. And Mark Crow.
He will be number 7.
Number 7. Mark, good to see Mark up on the list. All right, next up I need 6.
Got it.
6 chips, Miss Emmy. All right, so next up is the newest class, one of the newest classes. This is a UTV Stock Class, and the goal is to get more people involved that are out there. Maybe they don't have the budget to build, you know, a sick single seat, you know, chassis, but they are a driver and they want to race, you know, so this gives them the opportunity to, you know, to be involved, right? Put on some tunes here. Drown out some of the, I know you can't hear everything. So anyway, we're going to draw the UTV Stock Class. You ready?
Yep.
All right,
Let's go.
let's do it.
I made a little smiley face.
You did,
I mean,
good
I
job.
tried to.
All right, who we got up here? Brandon Davis, UTV Stock Class.
For Brandon Davis, he is going to be number 6.
Brandon, number 6. Brandon taking on quite a challenge this year. He is running the same rig in the open class, so he is trying to prove that you can race a full body and still be successful. Brandon Davis is a wheelman for sure. Clint Garrison, we've seen
Number 5.
number 5. Clint, we've seen him on the podium several times already this year. Dan Carter,
4.
number 4. Dan Carter, no stranger to the full body. Paul Wolf,
Number 1.
number 1. Paul.
Don't forget.
Randy Collins,
He will be number 3.
number 3.
And then
And the last one, Wade Good,
he will be number 2.
number 2. Wade.
Yep. Don't forget.
All right. Now, last class. I need 5 chips,
Got it.
and then we are going to wrap this up, y'all. I am doing a lot better than I have done in the past, but thankfully these guys have kept me straight. Yes, Kyle Hankins, I agree. We kind of talked about it earlier, but let's keep that going, man. We need everybody to keep keep Wes in your thoughts and prayers. Like I said earlier, if I appear to be a little lost, it has been because it has been an extremely challenging week, but couple of weeks. But these two have helped for sure, being with family and definitely all your prayers and seeing everybody come together. It's definitely been important. All right, let's get this wrapped up here, Miss Emmy. Last
Okay.
class. This is the RC Stock Class. We want to give a huge shout out to Axial Racing for stepping up this year. We appreciate you getting behind what we have built here. It really means a lot. Barry Birch,
For Barry, he is
number 4. Hang on a second. Usually on my show I have a green screen, right? But this far exceeds anything that I could have in a green screen. All right, next up, Brad Birch. Sounds like we got a family affair going on. That's exciting.
He is number 1.
Number 1, Brad. Colton Hoback,
He's going to be number 3.
number 3. Colton. Jonathan Arnold,
For John,
part of that Periville Mafia group.
he's going to be number 5.
Number 5. Last one, Justin Hoback.
For Justin, he will be number 2.
Number 2, Justin.
And that's it.
And that's it, y'all. That wraps up everything that we had planned. If you have any questions, I will start to post these as soon as I hang up here. But we want to thank everybody for joining us. I want to do another shameless plug, and please join us tonight. It is a good place to get centered, talk about the gospel, get some updates, we hope, from Wes. Danny, I'd love to hear from you too, brother, or anybody in your camp. We want to get prayers out there to everybody, and Sermon on the Hill is a good place to do that. We're going to be joined by none other than Mr. Lucas Tolfson from Eagle Eye Productions. So it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one, y'all. Don't forget to keep Taylor Pickett in your thoughts and prayers as well. Taylor's doing just fine. He is doing exceptionally well, but definitely going through some big changes in life, and good or bad, big changes require a lot of support and prayer. So I want to give a huge shout out to Taylor and his family. Nikki Mathis, thank you for joining us. Sean Keller got a package shipping out today. Sweet. I love packages. I love me some packages. You got anything to say?
I mean, I gotta know more about rock bouncing before you put me on the spot.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope you all have a good race,
Yeah.
and just stay safe.
Yeah.
Who wants to see these two at a race sometime? I bet there'll be a few people that will chime in.
Yeah.
We'll get them to one.
And we're waiting.
We'll get them to one.
Oof.
Yes, Nikki Mathis agreed.
Peace and love.
Yep. We just want everybody to
And Nikki, yes.
We just want everybody to have a good time and enjoy life. It's important. We love y'all very much. We'll see you tonight in a couple of hours, okay?
Yep.
All right, y'all.
Bye,
Take care.
y'all.